Well, North Korea has conducted what it calls a simulated nuclear strike, launching 2 ballistic missiles into the Sea of Japan. North Korean state media says the launch was part of a drill aimed at preparing the country for a war with South Korea. The launch comes just a day before the US and South Korea wrap up their annual military exercises in the region. Pyongyang routinely criticises these drills as preparation for an invasion from the south. All right, let's go to Seoul, South Korea now, and journalist Jen Moon. Welcome to you, Jen. State media in North Korea called it a simulated, quote, a scorched earth nuclear strike on South Korea. How has this version of the news and that phrase been received there?
Well, Pyongyang has previously tested its nuclear-capable missiles and described how it would use them in potential wars with South Korea and the U.S. But this time around, officials and experts here in the South are watching closely the fact that not only did it name it a scorched earth nuclear strike on South Korea potentially, but the fact that it's disclosed a detailed war plan and how it reaffirms its aggressive nuclear doctrine to intimidate its opponents as it escalates its protests against this the ongoing South Korea-U.S. military exercises.
Yeah, Jen, you talk about the detail. Reports of this simulated attack went into significant detail. What does North Korea say it can do?
Well, North Korea says that it had fired 2 tactical ballistic missiles from the capital Wednesday night to practice, like you said, scorched earth strikes at major command centers and operational airfields in South Korea. That was according to the North Korea state media. Now, the trajectory of the missile, according to the South Korean military, is that it was aimed, in fact, at the Joint Command Center of the military in South Korea, a key post called Gyeongdae, which is 350 kilometers away from Pyongyang. So North Korea has threatened to hit key posts and take all of South Korean territory. Now, what experts say is that another fact that Kim Jong-un himself showed up and pointed at a map in South Korea and declared that it will go on with a missile strike if there is an event of conflict, is also something that we should also be on the lookout for.
With that in mind, the US and Seoul have just finished up joint military exercises and North Korea doesn't like it. Given that atmosphere, has there been serious consideration of ending these annual drills?
Now, I don't know if you remember, but before the current administration here in South Korea, which came into power in May last year, the more liberal Moon Jae-in government had been trying to downsize these South Korea-U.S. military exercises, despite U.S. being opponent to it. And there had been computer simulated exercises only for a few years, not only just because of COVID-19, but also because the South Korean government had wanted to mend ties with North Korea that way. Now, since then, since this conservative government came into power here in South Korea, which is more hardline policy against the North, it has added field exercises to the currently ongoing, which ended today. The South Korea-U.S. joint exercise, also field exercise plus combined computer simulations.
Journalist Jen Moon in Seoul, thank you.